man from Texas has been recently charged with plans to enslave, unalive, and arrow women and children in Haiti. Before we get into this video, I do want to give a shout out to Gigi for sending this one in. So without further ado, let's get right into this, people.
My name is Josh Breslow, and we've been following breaking news all throughout the morning, but we do have another developing story that we're keeping an eye on. This coming in moments ago from our Fox 4 Dallas team, and I do want to remind you and say here, viewer discretion is advised as some of the details are disturbing. Now, we're hearing that two North Texas men have been indicted for an alleged scheme to sail to a foreign island, murder all the men there, and enslave the women and children. Again, this information here coming from court documents, as they say the men planned and trained for nearly a year. That's according to legal documents, in an attempt, they say, to fulfill their, quote, fantasies. Gavin Rivers Weissenberg, 21 years old, of Allen, seen there on the left-hand side of your screen, and Tanner Christopher Thomas, 20 years old, have been indicted by a grand jury on counts of conspiracy to murder, maim, or kidnap in a foreign country and production of child. The charges were given for the pair's extensive plans to travel to an island, which is part of the Republic of Haiti, to attempt a coup there. That's again according to the documents. Weisenberg and Thomas reportedly prepared from August 2024 to July 2025 to execute their plans, in which they allegedly intended to buy a boat, sail to that island, kill every man on the island, overtake it by force, and take the women and children as slaves. The island there does have a population, we're told, of about 87,000 people. From July 2024 to May 2025, the suspects apparently took classes to prepare for the coup. On August 5th of 2024, Weisenberg enrolled, we're told, at the North Texas Fire Academy in Rockwall. This was allegedly an effort to gain training and useful skills for their plot. I mentioned it a few times, viewer discretion advised, and all of this information coming in from court documents that were obtained by Fox 4 Dallas. On January 7th of 2025, we're told Thomas enlisted in the U.S. Air Force, and the documents say that he intended to use his military training for the planned overthrow of the island. We're also told that February 8th, Weisenberg actually failed out of fire training. On February 20th, Weisenberg bought tickets to Thailand, at least partially, to enroll in a sailing course to prepare for getting to the island. The indictment says once he got to Thailand, he never enrolled due to the cost of that course. Then in March, Thomas managed to change his Air Force assignment from a base in Germany to one located over in Maryland. The indictment says this was both to stay in the U.S. to continue planning the coup and an attempt to recruit homeless people from the Washington, D.C. area to help. The suspects are accused of attempting to recruit others to help with the coup, both online and in person. Weisenberg and Thomas are also accused of coercing a minor to engage in activity on camera. That was back in August of last year. Weisenberg arrested on July 3rd on his charges, but what we don't know is the arrest date for Thomas. Fox 4 Dallas reaching out to the attorneys listed for Weisenberg, but they have yet to respond. No legal representation found for Thomas at this point. Weisenberg and Thomas both face up to life in federal prison if they are convicted of conspiracy to commit murder in a foreign country. Again, this is being investigated by several agencies, including the FBI, the U.S. Air Force Office of Special Investigations, and police departments. The case being prosecuted by the Assistant U.S. Attorney. We will keep you updated here as we do get additional information.
I mean, the things that we're thinking about doing and, well, already have done is grotesque. Absolutely disgusting. They did what to a minor on camera? Like, how are people this evil? Like, how do you even get to this point? It's just so much going on. I don't even know what's more scary. The fact that there was one of them, or they were able to find another. Someone that they shared the idea to, and the person was like, yeah, that's a good plan. I'm game. What? Then you look at the things that they are planning or were planning to go do, and how they intend to go about doing it. I don't know about anyone else, but I literally have no words. I'm at this point where I'm like, okay, you are a disgusting human being, of course, But like, how are you this dumb? Like, two people planning a coup to take over an island with a population of 87,000. Yo, what's the plan for the island? Bro, you take 43,500 of them, and I'll take the other 43,500 of them. Like, quite literally. And then they were thinking about recruiting more people, and the people they were thinking about recruiting are homeless people. Like, what level of mumuism is this? They definitely are not the, sharpest pen in the pen box. And yes, while of course they are dumb, obviously, what more do we see? Is the colonizer mindset. Because if these people were alive 300, 400 years ago, they would have been good colonizers with this mindset. Yeah. These are colonizers slash enslavers, right? Because that's what they were planning to go do over there in that island in Haiti. Is the fact that of all the places they could have chosen to go do this, it was Haiti that they picked. Haiti of all places. The Haitians that we know that don't play about their freedom. The same Haitians that even colonizers and enslavers back then in the day who had more resources than them were scared of because they were so like this for their freedom. They were the first people that freed themselves from slavery. They by colonizers and enslavers like sin water. That's how gallant they are. That these two human beings say they want to. Eh? Please lock these creatures behind bars and send the facility to the bottom of the ocean and throw the keys away. Because I don't understand the if I'm hearing. These are not creatures that should be navigating this planet with anybody.
Lock those uncivilized mutts up. Just off the fact that they came up with such a stupid idea. They need to be convicted for bumping their damn heads. Do you know how stupid you have to be to think of that type of stuff? Do you know how diabolical of a human you have to be to want to do something like that? Let alone actually try to put the plan into motion. That would require eliminating some 43,000 men, killing for no other purpose than to conquer. That's what's going on in certain parts of the world right now, family. Under the guise of human, what do they call it? What do America call it when they go out and so-called try to liberate a country? I'll come back to it, but they always try to go in countries and invade countries, under the guise of helping the people, right? They want to act like they're helping the people. They're doing the people some type of favor when the people were living peaceful, just fine without their asses.
Like, we have other people out here in their early 20s thinking of ways to better their lives and the lives of their family, how to be innovative. Some of them are thinking about how they can find a cure for cancer. We have others who are thinking about how they can bring relief to people who are struggling, be some kind of good in the world. And then we have people like this. This is what they're thinking about doing. Like, this is their goal in life. Like, what is wrong with some people? Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts about all of this? Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. Thank you for watching. I'll be catching you in the next one.